Hello, good morning. And for today, we are going to talk about creative writing. So, and as we all know, you had your oral communication, and here on your second semester, you have your reading and writing skills and your creative writing. So, for today, we're going to talk about creative writing. So there are genre under creative writing. So the first is poetry. So poetry is said to be the oldest kind of literature as it predates even the written word, and it's in the earliest form. Poems were recited and passed on from one person to the next person. So way back before, guys, before having the writing using paper and pencil in writing, before for us to be able to pass one story into another person, we need to relay it via communication. It will be via oral communication. So instead na isulat ang mga lathala noon, ang ginagawa ng mga sinauna ay pinapasa nila ito sa pamamagitan ng pagsasalita. However, today, with the invention of free verse, there are numerous ways that a poem can be delineated from convention. So because we are on the 21st century and on the present time, we are using a lot of technologies, a lot of product of science na ginagamit natin on how we are going to relay this poetry. Alright? Another, we also have the fiction. So, fiction is a form of prose that depicts imaginary events and people. Novels, novellas, and short fall under this category, although recent trends have also introduced us the other formats such as hyperlink fiction and six-word stories. It pays close attention to elements central to fiction. So we have the plot, character, setting, and conflict. So kapag sinabi nating fiction, ito naman ay mga gawa-gawa nating mga story. So kapag sinabi nating story, we have your character, your plot, your setting, and your conflict. So those are the central elements under fiction. So the third one, the last but not the least, we have your drama. At kapag sinabi naman nating drama, it is still a fiction written to be performed. So kung yung fiction kanina hindi natin pinaperform, ito namang drama ay usually pinaperform sa mga stages. So although it is traditionally written in verse, contemporary modes of drama now use prose, and these are sometimes set to music or dance. So kapag sinabi natin performance with drama, as you can see, there are dramas with dances and music. So if you are familiar with The Greatest Showman, on their performances on the stages, it involves music and dances. Okay. So this genre places an emphasis on dialogue and stage direction. So kapag sinabi nating drama, hindi pwedeng sasayaw at kakanta lang. Meron din silang mga dialogue na binibigkas ang mga performance sa kanilang entablado. So that will be under your drama. Next, we are going to identify the difference between the literal language and figurative language. So kapag sinabi nating literal language, it only means that it is exactly what you say. So it means you are having it direct to the point. So for example, if we're going to say zip your mouth please, so it literally, in the literal language, it literally means na put a zipper on your mouth. Like you're going to stitch it on your mouth. So that is the literal meaning or the literal language under the sentence zip your mouth, please. However, on the other way around, when we are going to say figurative language, it means it is beyond the exact meaning. So it means you are going to dig deeper on the sentence provided. So it is a creative way. So we are going to figure out the meaning, and we're going to analyze and understand the meaning beyond it. So for example, zip your mouth. Zip your mouth, please. Alright, sorry. Example, zip your mouth, please. So it means on the figurative language, it means you need to be quiet. So that is the figurative language. Okay, so let's see another example for both literal language and figurative language. So for a sentence, we have here, it is raining very hard. So the literal meaning of this one will be, it means that it is literally raining hard, like the picture itself. On the other way around, when we say figurative language with regards to raining very hard, this will be the figurative language of that one. So it is raining cats and dogs. So if you're going to dig deeper, kung aalamin natin kung ano talaga yung ibig sabihin ng sentence na ito, ibig sabihin nito ay umuulan ng malakas kapag figurative language natin siya titingnan. However, if we're going to check it out, kung it is raining cats and dogs in the literal, kung ano yung literal na meaning nito, kung meron man ito sa literal na meaning, ito ang mangyayari. Umuulan ng aso at pusa kapag niliteral natin siya na pag-intindi. However, kapag inintindi natin siya into a figurative language, ang ibig sabihin niya ay umuulan ng malakas. Alright. So, another example. James run very fast. So, the literal meaning of this one will be this. Literal meaning, that is the literal meaning. And the sentence also states in a literal language. However, if we're going to check it out, James ran like a bullet. Kapag binasa natin ito in a literal meaning, this will be the literal meaning. However, if we're going to check it out via figurative language, James run like a bullet will be like this. It simply means na James is running very fast kapag figurative ang language. Okay, understood? Let's continue. So, the last example we have here, the literal meaning is, or the literal language that we're using is, I am hungry. So, literal na gutom. At iniisip ay pagkain. However, kapag ang sentence naman natin is, I am hungry, I could eat a horse. Kapag ginamit natin ito at ang pagkakaintindi natin ay literal, this will be like this. However, kapag figurative language at nagdig deeper tayo sa meaning ng sentence na ito, ang meaning nito ay ito. Gutom siya. So, however, again, kapag ang sentence na ito ay inintindi natin into literal, ito ay magiging ganito. Kakain ka ng kabayo. It's an hyperbole. Okay? So that will be for the difference between the literal and figurative language.